Hey, hi, and hello there. Whoopsie daisy. Whoop, there we go. Back in control. This is Primary Artemis, YouTube username ShadowStudios9, and we're back in here in another randomly generated world to check out the Shapeshifter mod by Skylaek. To me it looks like he hit his keyboard, but you know what, you'll be able to see his name because the link to this forum post is in the description and you can marvel at his name yourself. I don't know, maybe it's Polish or something. I am not an expert on such things, but basically what this shapeshifter mod is it allows you to shapeshift into many different mobs, and I freaking love this mod. A mod that allows you to shift into mobs. Say mod 10 times fast. Mod. Yep, it doesn't work. I freaking knew it. So let's get rolling on this mod, shall we? Okay, the first thing you need to learn how to do is to press the letter U. Pressing the letter U opens up the main menu for this mod, and it shows you all of the possible things you can shapeshift into. The first of which we will start with is the wolf. So, at the moment, it doesn't look like much of anything, but if you press F5, I'm a freaking wolf. I'm smaller, I'm shorter, I fit into a 1x1 hole just like a normal wolf. It's freaking fantastic. And now, for each mob in this mod, going to be really careful not to mix up my B's and D's when I'm talking there. When you press the letter G, it activates the mob's special effect. In this case, the wolf's special effect is speed, which is just kind of like a super sprint where the wolf is like, wow, I'm super fast. And with both wolves and ocelots, if you press the letter H, you sit. Oh, he's so cute, he's so cute. It's really funny because you can also slide it around while you're sitting. You can be like, yeah. And the only complaint about this mod I have is when you hold a block, let's go into F5, you look really derpy. You're like, yeah, look at me, I'm a freaking wolf holding a freaking block, yeah. So yeah, all the block holdings look derpy, but that aside, freaking love this mod. Okay, so press U again to open the menu, and the next thing we're going to is the creeper. Heck yes. And this creeper has, you know, same dimensions as a human, 1x2. And guess what this creeper's special ability is? Let me go far away here from the testing grounds I set up. I mean, just take a wild guess what happens when I press G. Yep, you explode just like a creeper. It's freaking fabulous, I know. Oh, the blocks are so derpy. Okay, there we go. So yes, that is lovely. I mean, it kills you just like you'd expect, and it does a creeper explosion, and for some reason I got experience. But yeah, it's freaking great. Creeper explosions. Okay, so press U again, and now we have the spider. The spider is pretty nice. It has dimensions of, it's the opposite of a human. It's 2 long, 1 tall. And now the creeper special ability, if you press G, it has a climb/jump mode. So you jump higher, and plus you can just scale walls like that. So that's pretty nifty for the spider. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. And of course, if you're in first person, you actually see on the level that the mob is at. So, oh, I keep pressing E. So, like, notice if I'm here with the spider and then I switch by pressing U to a human, all of a sudden my view is taller. So it does correctly shift the views in this mod. Okay, so the next one is the chicken. So here I am as a cute little chicken. The chicken is again 1x1, just like the wolf, and its special ability is fly. So if you activate G and then just hold space, you'll fly around like the little birdie you are. So cute, oh! It almost makes me want Kentucky Fried Chicken. Nope, shh, don't let Chicky know I said that. Okay, let's set it today and move on to the next mob. The next mob on the list, after chicken, is the wonderful, wonderful Enderman. And this is the only one that doesn't have derpy block placement, because its block placement is just like how an Enderman block placement is, so you can just walk around looking like you're griefing people's places. Just be like, I'm an Enderman, and I picked up a half slab, herpa-derpa-derp. And so the Enderman special ability is teleportation. So when you activate it, you simply right-click and teleport. The one issue with the teleportation is that if you teleport with a block in your hand, it places the block where you teleport. And I believe the range for its teleporting is 10,000 blocks. It was originally 1,000, but then the mod creator said he added an extra O, so I assume that bumps it up to 10,000. Now, the Enderman's dimensions are 1 by 3, just like a normal Enderman. So, if you come over here to a 1 by 2 hole, it ain't going to happen. Nope, nope, nope. You ain't getting in here, boy. Okay, next mob on the list is an Ocelot. It's basically the same thing as a wolf. Press H and you sit, just like a wolf, H to sit. And when you activate G, you also get a speed bonus. So, you can go around speeding away like Speedy McGee. Okay, the next one is the fish, which is kind of cute in my opinion. First off, it goes freaking slow on land. Also, the fish is also a 1 by 1 hole. Doop. But the fish goes super speed in water. And the fish has flying controls just like creative. So if I hold my crouch key, I go down in the water. If I hold my space key, I go up in the water. And the fish's ability, if I press G, is Fulbright. So basically you can swim around in the depths of the sea while being able to see just fine. So that is pretty nice. So we'll just jump back on land here, and we shall evolvify ourselves into a snowman. So it's not a snow golem, it's just, cute little snowman. And the snowman has a snow golem special. Gosh, I keep opening my freaking inventory by accident. So the snow golem special ability is to create a winter wonderland, basically. So, wherever you walk, you're walking on a winter wonderland. So, yeah, just like a snow golem, basically. That's what it turns you into. And no, you cannot throw snowballs, which is what my first question was. There are no infinite snowballs with the snowman. Alright, the next one... Oh, I almost forgot. The snowman's dimensions are 1 by 2, just like a human. Now, the next one is the blaze, which is kind of obnoxious to do in third person, because you get obscured by all of its smoke. Now, the odd thing about the blaze is it has no flying controls. For whatever reason, the blaze is confined to the ground. It has a 1 by 2 hole, just like a normal human. And when you press G, you shoot your little blaze balls out. I'll switch to first person so you can see it easier without all the smoke in your way. So yeah, you throw your little blazy balls and you can set the world on fire. Alrighty, the next mob, not mod, is the Ghast. And the Ghast is freaking ridiculous. So let me just do F5 here. So this one does have flying controls. Again, it's just like creative, space and shift to go up and down. And when you shoot your G, it shoots a Ghast ball, so you can blow up the world with wonderful ease. And the Ghast, although it doesn't look like it needs one, it needs a 5 by 5 hole. You'll notice there's a lot of space between it and the top, but if I hold space, you'll notice that I actually can't occupy that area for whatever reason. Its hitbox is kind of askew in this mod, but it does indeed need a 5 by 5 hole to correctly be able to pass through. Alright, so the next mod is the Giant. Now, the Giant, for some reason, messes up your skin in Minecraft. If you switch from a giant back to your normal person, you'll have a Steve skin. But that's fine. That's fine. And a giant is pretty awesome. Let me just switch to first-person view here. Because when you walk over mobs, it kills them. It just straight up kills them. So we'll just walk over here. And, yep, I'm just walking over some stuff. And the giant special ability is Punch, which is just like, you know, it's like, yeah, that's what Punch is. Destruction upon the world. So, you know, it's pretty ridiculous and overpowered, and it has a pretty high block radius, so you can kind of just walk up and jump up over just about anything. And it has a ridiculous walk space it needs. That massive freaking frame right there is for this guy. This guy right here, it is 11 by 5. 11 by 5 is what you need to be able to comfortably walk through. And even then, his head is clipping the top. I mean, ouch, that looks like it hurts. Now, the final mob on this list is your friendly neighborhood Golem. The Golem needs a 2 by 2 hole to get through. For some reason, I didn't build him one. That's an oversight on my part. Golems are just second-class citizens in my mind. But a Golem has the knock ability. If you see over there, he has a little knock meter. So if I just scroll to the bottom here and give myself a zombie egg and place the there we go. Place the said zombie, and when I hit him, I punch him really far, and then you have to wait for that little bar to go back up before you can successfully punch things again. So yeah, that is this mod. It's pretty freaking ridiculous, and I love the ability just to be whatever. It's, I mean, I love it because I think it's a fantastic machinima tool. I love machinima, I love the stuff people does with that, and so seeing this, it just really excited me and filled my brain with awesome ideas of what people could do with it machinima-wise. But, again, go check out the forum post in this description and give the mod creator some love. And I hope you subscribe to see my future content if you did enjoy this video. Perhaps leave a like maybe if you don't feel like subscribing. Likes help as well. But this is Shadow Studios 9, Minecraft username Primary Artemis saying Toodles.